After another comprehensive analysis with the assistance of other scientists, computer programmers, mathematicians, and other learned scholars aplenty, Professor Chang had wondered if the apparently junk human DNA was potentially created by some kind of extraterrestrial programmer, and perhaps this is the missing link for the human race, reports HuffPost.com. Professor Chang then further stipulates that our hypothesis is that a higher extraterrestrial life form was engaged in creating new life and planting it on various planets. Earth is just one of them. Professor Chang further indicates that what we see in our DNA is a program consisting of two versions, a big code and basic code. Mr. Chang then goes on to confirm that the first fact is the complete program was positively not written on Earth. That is now a verified fact. The second fact is that genes by themselves are not enough to explain evolution. There must be something more in the game. Sooner or later, Professor Chang says, we have to come to grips with the unbelievable notion that every life on Earth carries genetic code for his extraterrestrial cousin, and that evolution is not what we think it is. Human Genome Project discovery implications associated with human-looking extraterrestrials. The severe yet exciting implications of these scientific finds would further reinforce claims by other top-leading scientists and observers of having contact with off-world, human-looking extraterrestrials. Human DNA encoded with extraterrestrial signals. In 2013, top scientists from Kazakhstan confirmed that human DNA was encoded with an extraterrestrial signal by ancient alien civilizations which visited planet Earth before our existence. The scientists now call it biological SETI, and the researchers claim that the mathematical code in human DNA cannot be explained by evolution, so this only comes to one conclusion, that we are of an alien origin ourselves as a species. In a roundabout way, we are all a kind of living, breathing vessels for some kind of alien message, which is more easily used to detect extraterrestrial life than via radio transmission. Perhaps this is why a lot of us are starting to waken. Once fixed, the code might stay unchanged over cosmological timescales. In fact, it is the most durable construct known, the researchers wrote in the scientific journal Icarus. Therefore, it represents exceptionally reliable storage for an intelligent signature. Once the genome is appropriately rewritten, the new code with a signature will stay frozen in the cell and its progeny, which might then be delivered through space and time. The scientists also claim that human DNA is ordered so precisely that it reveals an ensemble of arithmetical and ideographical patterns of symbolic language. Their important research has led the scientists to conclude that we were invented outside the solar system, already several billion years ago. One mystery remains: if we were the creation of aliens, who created them? The cosmic blueprint, humanity's extraterrestrial DNA, and the hidden architects of evolution. The revelations brought forth by Professor Chang and a growing consortium of scientists, mathematicians, and genetic researchers suggest a staggering possibility that human DNA is not merely a product of terrestrial evolution, but an intricately designed code, potentially engineered by an advanced extraterrestrial intelligence. This hypothesis, if substantiated, would irrevocably alter our understanding of human origins, the nature of life, and our place in the cosmos. Far from being a fringe theory, this idea is gaining traction among serious academics who recognize anomalies in our genetic makeup that defy conventional evolutionary explanations. The junk DNA enigma, a message from the stars? For decades, scientists dismissed large portions of human DNA as junk, segments with no apparent function, believed to be evolutionary remnants. However, emerging research indicates that this so-called junk DNA may hold a complex, purposeful structure, one that resembles an advanced programming language. Professor Chang's assertion that human DNA consists of a big code and a basic code implies a layered system, possibly designed for adaptability and long-term information storage. If this code was not written on Earth, as Chang claims, then the inevitable conclusion is that an intelligence far beyond our own had a hand in our creation. This notion aligns with the concept of biological SETI, the idea that extraterrestrial civilizations might encode messages within the DNA of living organisms rather than relying on transient radio signals. Unlike electromagnetic transmissions, which degrade over time and distance, genetic information is remarkably stable, capable of enduring for billions of years. If true, this would mean that every human being carries within their cells an ancient alien signature, a cosmic fingerprint left by our creators. The ancient astronaut connection, myth, religion, and genetic intervention. The idea that Earth was visited by advanced extraterrestrial beings in antiquity is not new. Ancient astronaut theorists, such as Erich von Däniken and Zecharia Sitchin, have long argued that humanity's sudden leap in civilization, technology, and biological complexity could be the result of extraterrestrial intervention. Now, cutting-edge genetic research may provide scientific credence to these claims. Consider the following: mythological records. Numerous ancient cultures speak of gods descending from the heavens, creating humans in their image, and imparting knowledge. The Sumerian Anunnaki, the Hindu Vimanas, and the biblical Nephilim all describe beings with advanced capabilities who interacted with early humans. Could these stories be distorted accounts of genetic engineers who shaped our species? The missing link in evolution. Despite the fossil record, the sudden emergence of Homo sapiens with unparalleled cognitive abilities remains unexplained. If human DNA was artificially enhanced, it would resolve the mystery of why our species underwent such rapid intellectual and cultural development compared to other hominids. The genetic ensemble. The Kazakh scientists' discovery of arithmetical and ideographical patterns in human DNA suggests a language-like structure, one that may contain instructions, warnings, or even a cosmic map left by our creators. The implications: are we living cosmic experiments? If humanity is indeed the product of extraterrestrial genetic engineering, the philosophical and existential ramifications are profound. The purpose of humanity. Were we created as an experiment, a colony, or a form of biological archive meant to preserve information across eons? Some researchers speculate that Earth may be one of many life laboratories seeded by an ancient interstellar civilization. The nature of consciousness. If our DNA contains an alien signature, could it also influence human cognition, spirituality, or even psychic phenomena? Many ancient traditions speak of awakening hidden knowledge. Could this be tied to dormant genetic programming? The future of human evolution. If our DNA was designed, can it be reprogrammed? Breakthroughs in genetic editing, such as CRISPR, may one day allow us to unlock or modify these extraterrestrial sequences, potentially triggering a new phase in human development. The ultimate question: who created the creators? The most perplexing dilemma raised by this theory is the origin of the extraterrestrial engineers themselves. If an advanced species designed human DNA, then who, or what, created them? This leads to an infinite regression, echoing the age-old theological question of the uncaused cause. Possible explanations include panspermia directed by a prime intelligence. Life may have been deliberately spread across the universe by a primordial civilization that itself arose from natural cosmic processes. Simulation theory. Some physicists propose that our universe is a hyper-advanced simulation. If so, our DNA could be part of its underlying code. Self-replicating progenitor race. The architects of human DNA may be part of an ancient lineage of beings who have been bioengineering life throughout the cosmos for billions of years. The awakening, humanity's next evolutionary leap. Perhaps the most compelling aspect of this theory is its potential to explain the growing sense of global awakening. Millions of people report feeling a shift in consciousness, an intuition that humanity is on the brink of a major evolutionary transition. If our DNA contains an embedded program, could it be activating? Ancient texts, such as the Hindu concept of Kali Yuga and the Mayan prophecy cycles, speak of an era of transformation. Modern science may now be uncovering the biological mechanism behind this shift. Conclusion: embracing our cosmic heritage. The idea that human DNA was engineered by extraterrestrial intelligences is no longer the stuff of science fiction. It is a legitimate scientific hypothesis backed by genetic anomalies, mathematical patterns, and a growing body of interdisciplinary research. If proven true, this discovery would unite science, spirituality, and mythology under a single paradigm: that we are not alone and we were never meant to be. Humanity stands at a crossroads. As we unlock the secrets of our genome, we may finally answer the oldest questions: who are we? Why are we here? And who, or what, made us? The answers lie within us, written in the language of life, waiting to be decoded. The next great leap in human evolution may not be technological, but revelational, a rediscovery of our true origins as children of the stars. The cosmic truth is in our blood. The time to awaken to it is now. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Drop a comment below with your thoughts. I love hearing from you. Check out more videos on the screen, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.